Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Oh, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Olmo. Now it's Rashford. He's gone for goal! Just a fraction high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Fernandes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rashford. It's a good spell of possession, this. Played out wide. And here's Rashford. He shifted it to the flank. Nice interception, well timed. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot, but it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who...
De Jong! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
De Jong really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Garnacho. João Pedro. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? João Pedro. Eric Garcia. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Some really good ball movement. Played back towards his own goal. That's really nicely played. Barcelona finding their passes. Gusto. And Garnacho. Kubasi. And that has been slung wide. And he's decided to go for it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Pressing high and with purpose. De Jong does well to get it back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's got the... It's the lap! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Liam Delap. That's rather hopeful. Gusto. João Pedro. Liam Delap. Dani Olmo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Out to the left it goes. Goes looking wide, spread it left, and that was nowhere near his best. Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rashford. Passes short and sharp. And that's a dangerous ball. And that's an excellent interception. And that is expert. Yamal! Garnacho. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passing nice and neat. And here's Yamal. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's chosen to go back. João Pedro. Kubasi. And it's Balde. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Liam Delap. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Spread out to the left. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's a fine interception. Garnacho. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Neto. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Szczesny. Kubasi. Araujo. Eric Garcia. Barcelona finding their passes. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. Caicedo. And Fofana. Played out to the left flank. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Liam Delap. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Garnacho. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he skips past his man. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards, back they go. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Fernandez. Liam Delap, in with the challenge. Vermeer. De Jong. Eric Garcia.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And back to the keeper they go. There could be trouble here. Liam Delap! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Chance, surely! Good, strong hand by the keeper. And one more try! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Fernandez. For Pedro Neto. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fernandez. It's gone backwards. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Change of plan here, perhaps. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Gusto. And that has left him in a heap. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vermin. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, what a mistake! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Caicedo. No way through, so takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona take the lead. João Pedro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of tries from a long way out. Pedro Neto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Over to the left. Fofana promptly onto that, and that is that. Garnacho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Lopez. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a key interception. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Araujo. Vermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedro Neto. Barcelona finding their passes. And that's gone loose. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. Now it's Garnacho. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Jong gets a foot in here. Eric Garcia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. That's a lovely pass. Turns and goes back. Yamal finds himself offside. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Rashford wins the duel this time. And here's Lopez. Played back in. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Rashford. Well, that has not gone well. Played out wide. Spread it left. João Pedro, and he's been shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lopez. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Chooses to go back. Garnacho. Liam Delap. He's had it taken off him. And the keeper's got it again. He's away! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Fermin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Balde. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Gets a good foot in there. Dani Olmo. That has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted. Chalobah. And Fernandez. Liam Delap. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Garnacho elects to cross. Fernandez plays it short. Hoisted in. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's Delap! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And back to the keeper. De Jong. Araujo. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Fernandez gets across to intercept that. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's De Jong. Caicedo. And Garnacho. Liam Delap looking to add to his goal. Spread out to the left. Played out to the left flank. Played out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedro Neto. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Liam Delap. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vermin gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back into the middle. And now the breakaway. Araujo, Kubasi, Balde. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. Goes looking wide. Lewandowski. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Araujo. Eric Garcia. Barcelona finding their passes. And he's in on goal. Nice sequence of passes, this. He shifted it to the flank. Dani Olmo. Now there's a fine ball. Out to the left it goes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, they could be caught out here. Lewandowski. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Balde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Fernandes. Chalobah spots it and intercepts. Now, who's going to be first to this? Caicedo cuts it out. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fofana. João Pedro. Foot in. It's a pretty loose pass. Liam Delap. Pau Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's João Pedro. Balde turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the left. João Pedro. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Gusto. And it's Rashford. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. De Jong. Kubasi. Balde. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Chalobah. And Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. Balde. That is good alertness. Chalobah. That's a sharp pass. Pau Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's João Pedro. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Backward it goes.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nice defending, physical and effective. The final 5 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the right. Now it's Lopez. Lewandowski. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's had it nicked away. João Pedro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Jong. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Fermin. Araujo. Nicely aimed pass. Kubasi.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Chalobah makes the interception. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. João Pedro. Fernandez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
There
Played
will be
back
1
in,
minute added
out
time.
towards the flank. Played out to the left flank. Lewandowski. Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Vermin. Now it's Lewandowski. Wriggles his way through. Well timed, excellent. Vermin! And somehow it stayed out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but He's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Dani Olmo cuts it out. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That has ended up in no man's land. A temporary retreat here. Nice sequence of passes this. Looking tidy in possession here. No way through, so back it comes. Opts to play it back. Pass somewhat off target. Eric Garcia. Araujo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Olmo. This is De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. He's in a great position here. It's Lewandowski! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Fofana. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Oh, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Back they go. Chalobah. Played back in. That has been slung wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. So nearly the perfect ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played out to the right. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rashford.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's looking wide. Played back in. Passes short and sharp. Caicedo turns and goes back. Some really good ball movement. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Pedro Neto. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out to the right. That is a brilliant interception. Robert Sanchez. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Chalobah.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Genuine physical. Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Fernandez. Fernandez. Fofana. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fofana. Fernandez. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's gone backwards. Rashford. And that's put paid to a promising move. Back into the middle. Played back in. Caicedo. Nice sequence of passes this. Chelsea finding their passes. Oh, super ball! Oh, beautifully shaped ball. But he's well positioned here. Dani Olmo. Oh, great run, magical! Now that looks a decent ball. De Jong, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kubasi. Over to the left. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. João Pedro. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Cucurella. Garnacho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fofana. Cucurella. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Neto. And Fofana. And he's forced to go back. Back into the middle. Oh, good spread.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
And they're back on the ball again. And he's gone backward here. Passing nice and neat. Lewandowski. And now the breakaway. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. And Araujo. Yamal. Cucurella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries from a long way out. Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. That's rather hopeful. De Jong. Some front-footed pressing going on here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played out to the left flank. Spread it left. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. And Dani Olmo. Araujo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out wide, played back in, out towards the flank. Dani Olmo. And it's Gusto. Plays the ball back. Fofana. And it's Gusto. Nicely spread. That's a good ball out wide. Passes short and sharp. Now it's João Pedro. Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Everyone, please welcome
The
our
midway
players.
point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Lewandowski gets across and deals with it. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Fofana. João Pedro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it back. Dani Olmo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chalobah. And Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And the return pass. And it's with the keeper. Szczesny punts it upfield. Dani Olmo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Well, that has not gone well. Gusto. Fofana.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lewandowski! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. Yamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. Could move up a gear here. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. Garnacho. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Araujo. Fermin. And it's Olmo. Some resolute defending there. It's come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
João Pedro.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Vermin. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gusto. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
64 minutes
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Back into the middle. Deftly out wide. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dani Olmo, and it's been given away. Fernandes. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. He's found a way through. Distributed tidily. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Fofana. And Chalobah. Caicedo. João Pedro. Fernandes. Over to the left. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Gusto, Liam Delap, Pedro Neto, played out to the right, played out towards the right wing, plays the return pass. Oh, good spread, played back in. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo, and they can counter here. And Kubasi. Rashford, he's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Lewandowski. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's shifting through the gears here. Drill. Goes for a shot! Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, if they're looking to win this,
It's Lewandowski! And that's a real chance missed.
unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Fernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Pedro Neto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but At the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And a quick reminder today to please take
Thanks
all
to
mid-outer
Jim
bins
alongside me,
located
and as
by
the fans make
entrance
their way
gates.
home,
Thank
so must
you
we.
very much for your
Good evening to you.
cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. And he's let fly! Rashford. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, what a mistake! Chelsea, he's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Lewandowski. Fernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Chalobah. Out to the right. Fofana. Garnacho. And Cucurella. Nice sequence of passes this. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Lewandowski. Gusto. Caicedo. Liam Delap. Joao Pedro. Picked out brilliantly. Pedro. Chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Eric Garcia. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's made its way to him. He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Fermin. Looking for the run. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. He is through here. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fermin! Goal! Barcelona! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately it's Lewandowski! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Pedro Neto. Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chalobah. Liam Delap. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
João Pedro. Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Lewandowski! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's Lewandowski! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, look at the space. It's Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Driving on and making good progress. And he's away. Talat! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
De Jong. And Jamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Lewandowski probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Liam Talat. Now it's Garnacho. And he was alert to it. De Jong. He's in a great position here. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's cut it out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lewandowski. Foot in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Liam Talat. That's good running with the ball. Steaming on goalwards. It's Talat! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Balde. Liam Talat being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
De Jong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Garnacho. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's forced to go back. Gets a good foot in there. Fofana puts his foot on the gas. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's João Pedro. Spread it left. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Liam Talat. And it's Cucurella. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Just about up to the hour now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's João Pedro. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Eric Garcia promptly onto that, and that is that. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gusto. Out for a throw. Pinches it off him. Gusto looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Chalobah. Joao Pedro. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rashford.
That's good play from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lopez. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rashford! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that wasn't far away. Rashford plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Chalobah, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fofana. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. Pedro Neto! Just not quite happening for him just now. Fermin. And it's Olmo. Fermin calmly anticipates. De Jong. Liam Delap. Knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Played out to the right. He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Garnacho. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Chelsea have their third corner. Pedro Neto goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Caicedo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Driving through the middle. Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Now it's Lewandowski. Liam Delap. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Cucurella. Liam Delap. Now it's João Pedro. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cucurella spots it and intercepts. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nicely spread. Pedro Neto. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Balde gets into some space. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's gone loose. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try it.
Could be danger here. Dani Olmo. Gusto. Liam Talap. Now there's a fine ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. João Pedro. Liam Talap. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Cucurella. Fofana. Now it's Pedro Neto.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. In with the challenge. João Pedro. Eric Garcia. Well, that is one way to stop him. Garnacho. Liam Talap. And he's in on goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Lewandowski. Pedro Neto. Liam Talap. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Liam Talap, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake.
And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And he's managed to get free. Chance! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Liam Delap. Now it's João Pedro. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cucurella. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Fernandez. Liam Delap. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's got... Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
De Jong calmly anticipates. Rashford. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Gusto. Played out to the right. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Foot in. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Liam Delap. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fernandez. Liam Delap. Pau Kubarsi gets over and intercepts. He's through, now is he in? Shapes to shoot! There it is! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Caicedo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedro Neto. Great ball and he's in here. Real chance! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good spell of possession this. Vermin. Liam to lap. Knocks it out wide. And here's Garnacho. Goes for a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Balde. Rashford. First quarter of an hour gone. Liam to lap. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key...
And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Araujo. Eric Garcia. And Jamal. Liam to lap. Driving on and making good progress. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Eric Garcia. Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Liam to lap. Goes looking wide. Played back into the centre. He's had it taken off him. Jamal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vermin. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Garnacho opts for safety. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Neto.
Pedro Neto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto is onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? He's in space and looking for options. He's shifting through the gears here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Caicedo. There he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Out to the right. Garnacho. And it's Cucurella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's lost his man here. Pedro Neto! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
De Jong and Dani Olmo. And here's Neto. Fermin. Gusto. Well, that has not gone well. Araujo. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's found some space. It's the lap! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. De Jong and Kubasi. He shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo does well to get it back.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Garnacho. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Steaming on goalward, takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Fermin. Eric Garcia. And Jamal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
De Jong. And it's Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. Engages and forces him off the ball. Garnacho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving on and making good progress. Pedro Neto. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. And another try! And that's caused a worry or two.
Garnacho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
De Jong. 5 minutes till the break. Now this could be a chance. Now it's João Pedro. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. De Jong has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Liam Delap.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Pedro Neto. Fermin. Played out to the left flank. And here's Rashford. He's got away. Rashford! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity.
It's Lewandowski! He's got a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Balde. Dani Olmo. And it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Liam Delap.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dani Olmo. Fofana gets a foot in here. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Olmo. He's having a go! Pedro Neto. Araujo makes the interception. Liam Talat. Dani Olmo. Liam Talat. Pedro Neto.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fermin. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Liam Talat. In with the challenge. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Hello everybody, and
It is
please
quite a
join me in
game,
wishing a
breathless
happy
and
wedding
laced with
anniversary for one of
excitement.
our fan
Well, it's a
club
lead
members.
that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that
please
focus
welcome
and
our
try
players.
to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's João Pedro. Gusto. Fofana. Chalobah. Fofana. Fernandes. And back to the keeper they go. Fofana. And he's managed to get rid. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Corner given. Yamal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Caicedo. Chalobah with the clearance. And it's Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fofana. And back to the keeper. Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh no, what has happened here? Gusto. And he's quick to snatch it back. For Pedro Neto. Pass somewhat off target. Liam Talat. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Pedro. Fofana. Fernandes getting this one clear. It's a good foot in there. Liam Delap is being harried and hassled.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. Gusto. Dani Olmo stands tall and stands strong. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto gets a foot in here. Oh, look at the space here. Lewandowski he gets big, and he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lewandowski.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Chelsea have their second corner now. Fernandes plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Caicedo. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubasi. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! They've scored! Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Garnacho. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. More and more pressure on the ball here. Liam Delap. Chance for a shot! And he's following up! And for a moment, time stood still. Dani Olmo. And it's Rashford. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. João Pedro. Chalobah, and it's Fernandes. And this is Lewandowski. Chelsea needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Turns and goes back, and the shot's on here. Now can he find... And the shot! And it's in! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
The goal scorer after 70 minutes is number 20, João Pedro.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chalobah, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Liam Delap. Cucurella. Caicedo. Eric Garcia. And it's Lopez. And this is Lewandowski. Caicedo. Garnacho. Chelsea finding their passes. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kubasi. Liam Delap. Played out to the right. And that's going right the way across. Garnacho could try cutting inside here. This looks... Judge, surely! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Eric Garcia, in with the tries from distance. He's got away with one there. Looking for options for movement. Garnacho. Caicedo. João Pedro. Garnacho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Back into the middle. And no, that was never going to make it. Kubasi. And Araujo. Eric Garcia. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Liam Talat, played out wide. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He's got tall! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
João Pedro. Fofana does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lewandowski simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Dani Olmo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Eric Garcia. And it's Lopez. Back towards the middle. Garnacho. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Referee's given a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been slung wide. Oh no, this does not look good. Vermin. That's rather hopeful. De Jong. Garnacho. It's a throw-in. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Garnacho. 5 minutes left on the clock. And Garnacho. De Jong. Out towards the flank. And it's Caicedo. Liam Talat. Chelsea looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eric Garcia. Araujo. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Araujo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pinches it off him. It's Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Caicedo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rashford. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very... It's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Caicedo. That could spell trouble. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going all the way! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedro Neto. Gusto. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Fermin. That's been cut out, well played.